primary focus of our group really is trying to use big data to, I guess, identify new and better ways to treat metabolic dysregulation that puts us at risk of cardiovascular disease and diabetes. So with the current drugs, it's not hype. These drugs are really good. They induce major weight loss, and I think that's really critical. I think that particularly for people who have struggled for many years to lose weight, what we need to now work out is how do we maintain that weight loss? How do we make sure that people change their lifestyles, improve their lifestyles together with these drugs so that they get really long-term benefit? So it was really trying to fill that gap where if you're on a certain drug and it's not working so well for you, or you're on a certain drug and it's causing side effects, can we come up with another one that actually helps those people still get benefit from weight loss, but overcome some of those challenges? So we're at the point now where we know it works in lab-based models, and so we really want to now transition that into the first phase of human work over the next 3 to 5 years. So obesity is challenging because I think it's become really apparent that obesity is not just us being lazy and us not looking after ourselves. They are huge impacts on obesity, but the other side of the coin is that there's genetics involved here. And so we really look at obesity as being a problem for our environment, for our given set of genetics. So from those large screens, we identified this protein that associates with fats in the cell. And so then we designed experiments to manipulate that protein. And so what we did is we designed a drug that stopped its activity, so it reduced it from working. And we showed that in model systems in the lab that it was protective against obesity. So that's important because we could show that if we injected once every month, that we were able to prevent weight gain in a setting or an environment in which that would drive obesity. The thing that really excites me about this work is the ability to be able to have impact on the health of Australians. We're doing fundamental work really, and to have something that goes through the pipeline all the way to where we're potentially in 3, 5, 10 years time have a drug that can be used to induce weight loss, I think is really exciting. The impacts of this work are obviously the weight loss, but then secondarily to that, and probably more importantly, is the ability for those drugs to reduce disease risk, improve people's mental health, and reduce the financial burden in our health system. There's some really great work going on here at the Baker Institute. We cover all of the aspects from early discovery all the way through to translational medicine, and I think the story such as ours really shows that we can work through that whole pipeline, and it really takes a lot of investment for us to get an initial discovery through to something that may go through to the clinic in another 3 to 5 years time. So it's crucial that we get continuity in that pipeline, and I think investment and support in that space really helps us with these discoveries.